Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
Kenyon Barner to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry now for Keyshawn Vaughn. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 yards remain for second down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Brady gives this one to Vaughn.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff to Vaughn.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
They'll try and run for it with Vaughn.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb, because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Vaughn on the handoff.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now Brady. He finds his man, complete. It's Wells. Short completion, just 4 yards, and they're going to have a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well, because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. Brady.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
On third down, it's Vaughn.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Play action. Now it's Brady. This is caught by Evans.
And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the 4th quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this 1st quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up 1st and goal.
They'll look to run with Vaughn.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Keyshawn Vaughn. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bucs will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A huge play there for Washington.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Antonio Gibson
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Jackson.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Slide for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes this Washington 14, Buccaneers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now it's Barner. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Here's Brady. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Vaughn. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Brady to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 43 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Herbert off of play action. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. A huge play there for Washington.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Now it's Herbert. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Gibson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning from his end zone is Barner. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. On the run is Vaughn. And shedding through the tackle. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This is Vaughn. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 49 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. On 3rd down, Vaughn. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 2nd down, it's Vaughn. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. On 1st down, Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Brady going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now a play fake. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. William Jackson with a pick. There he goes, left side. 20. Bring it. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Buccaneers, 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returning from his end zone is Barner. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Herbert eluding the pressure right. Herbert has it knocked free, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down. Herbert escaping the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Herbert. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. Now Joey Slye for the point after. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes this Washington 44, Buccaneers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Barner. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Vaughn. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Brady now to throw. Underneath, he's got Brate. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Brady. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Buccaneers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Barner. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. On the counter, it's Vaughn. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Down 80. Down 80. Pick me up. Here we go. Double tight, guys. Double tight. Shadow.
Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
They'll run on first down. It's Vaughn, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They run the counter. It's Vaughn. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now Brady got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
I can't believe they let you play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning from his end zone is Barner. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Again, a run with Vaughn. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That's a gain of 3.
Here's Vaughn. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Sly on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning from his end zone is Barner. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, they go back to Vaughn again. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On second down now, it's Vaughn. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On play action, now Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 87 yards. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple of fellas talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel them.